From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Giants. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster. Yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Dobbs is throwing. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll see.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Other side, other side.
Now Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jones throwing for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Dobbs now on second down. It is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a... They go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing Jones. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he is in to make it 16-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up first and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Dobbs. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now third down and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They definitely got to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball down the field.
Here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a third time here on fourth down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. To throw from his end zone, Dobbs. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And taken right on the 30. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones going to change it up here. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star or a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Back to Montgomery on second down.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's Dobbs to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jones throwing to start the drive.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Jones.
Hyatt able to make the catch downfield.
And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33.
Now they'll change things up.
Now Jones throwing on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
Gano the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
David Montgomery, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to at least get one score back.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and through. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants just continue to roll.
Extra point try good by Gano. And a route is on here in this first half.
44, Vikings 7.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 41 yards. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 26-yard line.
Jones looking to change the play. Jones now off the play fake. That's caught by Waller out left side. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So maybe some signs of life. This has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this 1st half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful 1st half of football. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big play there just before halftime. 72 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Now Jones just...
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Hyatt
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Gano the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Again, it's Barkley. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He'll get this down to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Barkley. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. One of the linebackers has got it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, it's Dobbs. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long.
Let's go now. Ready.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
89 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
On 2nd down, Dobbs. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jones on third down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught at the 25. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 51 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, here's Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Throwing here, Dobbs. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams.
He's got a man, complete. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for two. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.